Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to share an exam with other teachers. So I'm going to assume you know how to log in, get to your exam page. What we need to do now is find the exam you want to share. So I'm going to search for the exam using any of the search criteria you need. Select the grade, the subject area. I'm just going to do a basic search for 10-12 courses, or 9 through 12. And the test I'm going to use is actually up at the very top. It's the Unit 1 example test. So all I'm going to do is, once I know what test I need, you can either click on that, or I'm actually going to go over to the little shared column with the share hand and click on that. And it's going to bring you to this screen. And there's a few ways you can share the test. The easiest way for me, since I'm only usually sharing with a few people, is I go to the bottom where it says manually create permissions, and I select the first link, which is show/hide user level permissions. I'm going to click on that, and then we're going to look at this button right here, add permissions for a single user. So what you're doing is you are giving permission to a user to use this exam. So we're just going to click on that. It's going to take you to this area. And there's a few different things here. One is the users. These are the users you can select to share the exam with. The bottom are the permissions. And what that means is you can actually allow or not allow the users you're sharing with to do certain things. So you can only allow it for viewing, for duplicating, download, for data upload. There's a lot of different things. You can only allow people to edit certain things. I'm just going to give everybody I'm sharing with the permission to do everything. Before you select the users, I would even say copy permissions to the associated. You want to make sure that these permissions apply to this test. We need to select yes. Now what we want to do is go back up, and we want to find the people we are going to share with. So I'm going to share with Chris Andrews. And if you're only doing one, it's very simple. You click on it, go to the bottom, and save changes. But if you're doing more than one, you need to make sure you select everybody. In order to do that, if you just go through and click on people, it will only select one. You need to make sure that when you click on a second or third or fourth person, that you are holding the control button while you do it. So, I've already have Chris Andrews selected. Let's say I want to add Ryan Ash. I need to make sure that I hold control, so now they're both selected. If I were to take my finger off control to select a third, you'll notice the first two will go away and it'll only select the third. So you need to hold control while you are doing that. So I'm going to select Chris Andrews and Craig Lipsky, and the last person in my PLC, Jessica Wise. So I actually you can let go of control now as long as you're not going to click on another one. And as you can see, we'll scroll back through. Craig Lipsky is still selected, and so is Chris Andrews. All we need to do now, go to the bottom, save changes, and they've been added. You can return to the exam. And if we scroll down, you can see that little hand on your exam page now says this exam is shared. So you successfully shared the exam with whoever you'd like to share it with.